Chad McQueen, a name that resonates with history and ambition. The name alone carries weight, a legacy that spans both the silver screen and the racetrack. It evokes images of Hollywood royalty, of speed and daring, of a legacy etched in celluloid and asphalt. The McQueen name is synonymous with adventure and excellence. Born into the world of legend Steve McQueen, Chad was immediately touched by greatness. From his earliest days, he was surrounded by the aura of his father's iconic status. But this is not just the story of a famous last name, it's the story of a man who took that legacy and made it his own. This is the story of a man who carved his own path, embracing the spirit of his father while forging his own identity. Chad McQueen's journey is one of passion, determination, and resilience. Chad's story begins with an inheritance, not just of material wealth, but of a burning passion for speed and performance. Not of fortune or fame, but of passion, a passion that drove him to pursue excellence in every endeavor he undertook. From a young age, it was in these arenas, far from the glitz of Hollywood, that Chad began to build his own legacy. A legacy defined by his own achievements, his own relentless pursuit of greatness. While the shadow of his father loomed large, Chad was determined to find his own way. Growing up as the son of the legendary Steve McQueen, expectations were always high, and the comparisons were inevitable. He wouldn't be defined solely by his lineage. Chad wanted to carve out his own identity, to be recognized for his own talents and passions. He loved acting, but he also craved the visceral rush of adrenaline that only motorsports could provide. The thrill of the race, the roar of the engine, and the sheer speed were intoxicating to him. This duality would come to define his career as he navigated between the silver screen and the racetrack, always pushing his limits, always seeking the next challenge. Whether it was delivering a powerful performance on camera or taking a sharp turn at breakneck speed, Chad was always in pursuit of excellence. His journey wasn't always easy. The path he chose was fraught with obstacles and moments of self-doubt. There were setbacks, disappointments, and the constant pressure of living up to the McQueen name. The weight of expectations sometimes felt overwhelming, but Chad knew that perseverance was key. But Chad never backed down. He embraced each challenge head-on, knowing that every failure was a stepping stone to success. He faced each obstacle with the same grit and determination that he brought to the racetrack. His resilience became his defining trait, a testament to his unwavering spirit. He knew that his path wouldn't be paved with shortcuts. Every twist and turn, every uphill battle was a part of his journey. He would have to earn every victory, every accolade, every ounce of respect. And through it all, Chad McQueen proved that he was more than just a name. He was a force to be reckoned with in his own right. In 1984, Chad McQueen stepped onto the set of a film that would become a cultural phenomenon, The Karate Kid. This film, directed by John G. Avildsen, quickly captured the hearts of audiences around the world with its compelling story of an underdog's journey to self-discovery and triumph. Cast as Dutch, the ruthless leader of the Cobra Kai dojo, Chad brought a raw intensity to the role. His portrayal of Dutch was not just about being a bully. It was about embodying the very essence of the Cobra Kai philosophy. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. His performance, though brief, left an indelible mark on audiences. The menacing presence he brought to the screen made Dutch one of the most memorable antagonists in the film. Fans still recall his intense scenes and the palpable tension he created. He embodied the spirit of the antagonist, making Daniel's eventual triumph all the more satisfying. The dynamic between Dutch and Daniel LaRusso added depth to the narrative, highlighting the classic struggle between good and evil. While The Karate Kid brought him mainstream recognition, Chad continued to pursue a variety of roles. He didn't want to be typecast as just a villain. He sought to explore different facets of his acting abilities. He appeared in films like The Race and Death Ring, showcasing his range and versatility. These roles allowed him to step out of the shadow of Dutch and demonstrate his capability to handle diverse characters and genres. He was drawn to characters that were complex, flawed, and often pushed to the edge. This inclination towards multifaceted roles allowed him to delve deeper into the human psyche and bring authenticity to his performances. He wasn't afraid to delve into the darker side of human nature. bringing a raw honesty to his performances. Whether playing a hero or a villain, Chad McQueen's dedication to his craft has left a lasting impact on the film industry, making him a versatile and respected actor. But it was in the world of motorsports that Chad truly felt alive. The roar of the engine, the smell of burning rubber, the thrill of pushing a machine to its absolute limit, these were the sensations that ignited his soul. He raced motorcycles and cars, competing in prestigious events like the 24 Hours of Le Mans. He wasn't content. He raced to win, pushing himself and his machines to the limit. His dedication to his craft was evident in his meticulous preparation and his unwavering focus. He studied the mechanics of his vehicles, understanding every intricate detail. He trained relentlessly, honing his reflexes and pushing his body to its physical limits. For Chad, racing wasn't just a hobby, it was a way of life. Section 5, A Champion's Heart, and his dedication paid off. Chad McQueen became a champion racer, earning victories and accolades in various disciplines. He possessed an uncanny ability to connect with his machines, to anticipate their every move, to extract every ounce of performance. He wasn't just a driver, he was a conductor, orchestrating a symphony of speed and precision. But beyond the trophies and the champagne celebrations, it was the pursuit of excellence that truly motivated Chad. He was driven first to test his limits, to prove himself against the best. And in doing so, he honored the legacy of his father, who had instilled in him a deep respect for the art of competition. Section 6, Like Father, Like Son. The parallels between Chad and Steve McQueen were undeniable. Both possessed an undeniable charisma, a quiet intensity that drew people in. Both were drawn to danger, to the thrill of pushing the envelope. Both left an unforgettable mark on their respective fields. But Chad was determined to carve his own path. He didn't want to be known simply as Steve McQueen's son. He wanted to be recognized for his own accomplishments, for his own unique talents, and he succeeded. Chad McQueen built a legacy that was both an homage to his father and a testament to his own unwavering spirit. Section 7, A Legacy Forged in Passion. Chad McQueen's legacy is not defined by a single film role or racing victory. It's about the unwavering pursuit of passion. It's about the courage to embrace challenges, to push beyond one's comfort zone, to never settle for mediocrity. It's about the importance of family, of honoring the values instilled by those who came before us, while forging our own path. His story is a reminder that greatness is not inherited, it's earned. It's about the countless hours of hard work, the sacrifices made, the setbacks overcome. It's about the unwavering belief in oneself, even when the odds are stacked against you. Section 8, The Impact of a Name. The name McQueen carries weight. It represents a certain level of cool, a daring spirit, an unwavering commitment to excellence. Chad McQueen could have easily coasted on his family name, but he chose a different path. He used his platform to pursue his passions, to inspire others, and to leave the world a little bit better than he found it. He understood the responsibility that came with his name. He used his influence to support causes he believed in, to give back to the community, to make a difference in the lives of others. He never forgot where he came from, and he always remained grounded, despite his success. Section 9, Inspiration Lives On. Chad McQueen's story is an inspiration to us all. It reminds us that we are all capable of achieving great things if we are willing to put in the work. It teaches us that it's okay to embrace our passions, even if they seem unconventional. And it shows us that true success is not measured by fame or fortune, but by the impact we have on the world around us. His legacy lives on, not just through his work, but through the countless lives he touched. He inspired a generation to chase their dreams, to never give up, and to always strive for excellence. He showed us that it's possible to be both tough and compassionate, to be a champion on and off the track. Section 10. A life lived to the fullest. Chad McQueen lived a life filled with adventure, passion, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. He embraced every challenge, every challenge, spirit. He was a man who lived life on his own terms, forging his own path while honoring the legacy of his father. His story is a reminder that life is precious and should be lived to the fullest. It's a call to action to embrace our passions, to chase our dreams, and to never settle for anything less than extraordinary. Chad McQueen may be gone, but his spirit, his legacy, his inspiration will continue to live on for generations to come.